Welcome to another draft on Magic the Gathering Arena. If you are new here, my name is Cody Lee. I upload a brand new draft video every single day, and we're playing Artifacts Remixed. I've not done this before, so this is going to be really fun, really crazy. And if you like this type of content, I upload a brand new draft video every single day. So like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Tell the robots you enjoy this type of content. As is Retrofitter Foundry. Tap, pay 2, create a 1/1 colorless servo. Retrofitter Foundry is going to be our pick. Pretty easily here. I want to look at the rest of these. Whenever this creature enters, put a 1/1 counter on each other creature. There's a modular thing for green-red in here. Artifact you control, create a treasure token. That seems amazing. Glorifier, 3 mana, 3/2, sacrifice. When you do, put a 1/1 counter on a bunch of stuff. Love it. We're going to take Retrofitters. And maybe we'll be all in artifacts. Artifact land, indestructible. Dang. Okay. Retrofitter Foundry. And we're taking off. Kula Argonaut. Do we get a pack? Okay. 4 mana. When this enchantment enters, exile target non-land permanent opponent controls until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. Gain 2 life and create a tap Power Stone token. That seems sick. 3 mana, 1/3 vigilance. Draw a card, discard a card. When you discard one or more artifact cards, create a tap Power Stone token. Whenever this artifact enters, create a 1/1 colorless servo. Sacrifice, create another 1/1 servo. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, cool. I'm here for this. This is tap, add 1 mana of any color. We're playing Retrofitter Foundry. Let's take Static Net. Solid removal, and it gives us a Power Stone token. I think that's solid for us. We'll see. All right, we got Kula Argonaut, 2 Eyes, Bombo 76, Lemuel, Speed Period. That's actually a sick name. I'm very jealous. Johnny Vegas, and Ace-B. Juggernaut, 4 mana, 5/3, attacks each turn, can't be blocked by walls, destroy target artifact. There's a lot of red here. The only blue is this. There's a Goldmire Bridge, which is an additional cost, pay 4, destroy target creature or planeswalker. Voltage Surge, and an additional cost, you may sacrifice an artifact. I think I'm going to pick up the land. Purely because having a bunch of lands should be cool. And we might be in something like Mardu. This is a really big payoff for having a bunch of mana. This starts getting us mana to fabricate. Counter target artifact or enchantment. Interesting. Rebel Salvo. Affinity for equipment. Just 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. That's just really good removal. 1 mana, 0/0. This artifact enters. This creature enters with a 1/1 counter on it. When this creature dies, if it had counters on it, put those counters on another target creature. That seems really good. I do think I'm going to take the Dross Forge Bridge. No, we're going to take the Rebel Salvo. 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. That's just solid removal. We're playing red, white, black, Mardu, big artifacts. Possibly. Or we might be playing America. 1 mana, 1/2. As long as you control an artifact, this becomes a 2/2 with haste. Tap an untapped artifact or creature you control. Add colorless. Channel 5 and discard. Put it on top. Investigate. The spell was cast from a graveyard. Investigate twice instead. That seems really good. But we're going to take this Vigilance 1/3. Draw a card and discard. When you discard one or more artifact cards, create a tapped Power Stone tokens. The thing is, we need artifacts in order to take use of all of that. The meaning comment on your turn, target artifact creature you control gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Modular and Riot. Citizen's Arrest. When this enchantment enters, exile target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. Are we going to play like Grixis Pirates, maybe? 2 mana, 2/2. Whenever another artifact control enters, this gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Let's take the black-red card. Remove an oil counter from this artifact. Tap target artifact or creature. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Create a tap Power Stone token. There's blue-white. 2 mana, 2/1. Whenever a non-token modified creature you control dies, create a 1/1. Put a 1/1 counter and then proliferate. Yeah, let's take the Razortide Bridge. We're playing 4 color, no green right now. 8 mana, 8/8. 4 mana, 3/3. When this creature enters, if you control an artifact, tap target artifact or creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. That seems really good. Bone Splitter also seems amazing. I think people might be misunderstanding what Bone Splitter is, so we're going to take Bone Splitter. And be kind of sad that we passed another land. Glorifier for Mirrodin. When this equipment enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 red rebel creature token. Equipped creature gets +0/+1. That's alright. We're going to take the land. Ooh, Wailing Pirates is another one. There's another Urza Power Stone Prodigy. And then a Cogworks Puzzle Knot. But let's take the Silverbrush Bridge. 3 mana, 2/3. When this creature attacks while you control 2 or more artifacts. Voltaic Surge is just solid removal. When this artifact enters Scry 2, whenever another artifact you control enters, this becomes a 4/4 Phyrexian. Maybe we'll take the Goblin Pirate. Ovia Pashiri. Nope. Creatures you control get +2/+1 until end of turn. There is just an Ichor Wellspring, which I think we might want. There's an Obliterating Bolt, which is phenomenal. And you'll notice, we're pretty good on America lands. We only have 1 black card. So I think we might be playing blue-red splash white. And Obliterating Bolt is going to be really dang good. Surgical Skull Bomb. Yeah, we're going to take that 2-drop. 3 mana, 2/2. When this creature enters, create a treasure. Other pirates you control get +1/+1. Oh, heck yeah. We're playing pirates. We have 2 pirates right now. And we actually have a lot of room. We have 3 total creatures. This is not a pirate. Oh, darn. The Ozolith, 1 mana. Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, if it had counters on it, put those counters on Ozolith. At the beginning of comment on your turn, if Ozolith has counters on it, you may move all counters from Ozolith onto target creature. We don't have a bunch of stuff with counters right now. Archaeo Mender, 3 mana, 2/3. Target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, I think we're going to take the Archaeo Mender. Filigree Attendant, 4 mana, X3. Flying. Power is equal to the number of artifacts you control. Love that. There's a modular, a lifelinker, as well as another Bone Splitter. I think I'm going to take the Bone Splitter. I mean, the Filigree Attendant should be good. And Bone Splitter is a common, so we should get more. 1 mana, 1/1 with haste. 4 mana, 5/5. This creature attacks each combat if able. This creature doesn't untap during your untap step. Whenever another creature dies, untap it. 2 mana, 0/0. 4 mana, 3/3. Whenever an artifact you control enters, you may draw a card if you discard a card. Let's take the Rabbit. 4 mana, legendary food. When Ariette's Tempting Apple enters, gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature, gains haste. Sacrifice, you gain 3 life. Sacrifice, someone loses life. For Mirrodin. Ooh. There is a 4 mana, 3/3. A Renegade map. I'm going to take the Mirren Bardiche. Old Tech Cloud Guardian will take. Not great. We've got some solid removal, I think, but we definitely need some more like payoff. I definitely need some 2-drop pirates. +2/+1 in vigilance. This is all right. Static Nut is pretty good. We don't have a ton of artifacts right now. Corsair Captain is good. We've only got 2 pirates though. So we want to keep an eye out for more pirates. Jeez, there's the build up. Ooh, claimed by Gix. 4 mana, 3/5. Whenever you attack, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of attacking creatures. If Mishra claimed by Gix and a creature named Phyrexian Dragon Engine are attacking you both, and you both own and control them, exile them, and okay. 5 mana, just solid removal. 2 mana, 2/1 Goblin Warrior. Whenever a modified creature dies. Surgical Skull Bomb looks really interesting, actually. Another possible 2/2 Goblin. We'll take the gold card. When in doubt, draft the gold. This Weldfast Engineer. This reminds me of Baxter from the most recent set. 5 mana, 3/3. When it enters, create a servo. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target artifact you control gets +3/+0 first strike and vigilance. We'll take the recommission. Steel Overseer. Oh, heck yeah. Love me a Steel Overseer. That's kind of insane. I wish we had more artifacts. To be fair, our blue isn't phenomenal. Like, that's not great. We might be red-white. Like, realistically, I could see it. Flying 2/1 human pirate. When this creature deals combat damage to a player for each kind of counter on target permanent or player, give that permanent. There is just a 3 mana first strike modular too. I'm gonna pick it up. Deals 5 damage to target tapped creature an opponent controls. I'm here for that. Yeah, this is getting interesting. When this creature enters, you may search your library for a Mer card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. How many Mer do I have? I don't think I have any. Tawashi, 2 mana, 2/2 human artificer. Whenever another artifact you control enters. This is an artifact creature. But there's another Bone Splitter. Let's take the Bone Splitter. Untethered Express. Whenever this vehicle attacks, put a 1/1 counter on it. Love that. Tezzeret's Touch. Botanical Brawler. Ooh, Pirate Hat. The Surgical Skull Bomb will also need to be gone. Voltaic Surge will be played though. We do need playables. It's 100% worth noting. When this creature enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Yes. Arcbound Tracker, Menace, Modular. We might play some of the blue. Chrome Courier, Alloy Mirror. Your enters reveal the top 2 cards, put one of them. Yeah, I think we're going to take the Alloy Mirror. Glorifier of Suffering. Yeah, we'll take the Volshock Splitter. And we're looking at a 23 card deck here. Cogworks Puzzle. 2 mana 2/2. Love that. Alloy Mirror, get out of here. And we'll take the 3/2/2. Or 2/3. We are going to keep that. Ultec Guard will drop. We need to maybe drop something that's not a creature. This way it enters with a, yeah, we want all these. I think maybe we drop something like the... Like one of the Voltaic. Yeah, let's drop one of the Voltaic. That's probably wrong. But we're playing red-white in this artifact staff... artifact... Flashback? Remix draft? Not sure. First time I'm seeing it. First time I'm seeing any of these cards. That was kind of sick. That was a fun little draft that we just did. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what I should have been picking realistically. I will appreciate all of your advice. But for my first experience with it, I think we did pretty dang well. We got a pretty sweet one, I will say. And if you don't think so, you're wrong. Whenever you cast a spell other than your first spell each turn, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Indestructible red-white land. Tawashi Song Shaper. This this art's kind of crazy. We're playing against America. Another flyer. Getting in. Next turn we'll be able to play Bone Splitter, equip, and then Rebel Salvo something. Arcbound Tracker will get a counter. Ooh. Artifacts, instant, sorceries cost 1 less 7. If you both own and control him and something else, okay. Boom. Kill the Urza. And then we're going to equip the Tawashi and get in. Yes, yes, I can assume that you block. But we ain't playing around. Reconfigure. Attach to target creature you control or unattach from a creature. Reconfigure only as a sorcery while attached. This isn't a creature. So I can give this, make this a 5/3 with haste. Exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a permanent card, put a 1/1 counter on this permanent. They've got one permanent card. Nice draw. Ooh. And then we get to play an Arcbound Shikari. Done. And then I can attack with everything. You're gonna double black the Tawashi. Fair enough. It puts us in a good spot. Good game. Retro Foundry didn't do anything that whole time, but it was going to. I just also noticed that these are carved apples, which is kind of sick. Like apples carved into skulls. I get behind art. I'm here for that. Now, we're going to keep. This art is disgusting, though. He's definitely salivating. Whenever this creature enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Probably the gremlins, realistically. We do need red. Okay, there you go, friend. Arcbound Shikari. This card is super sick. Like, just the art. +1 for each oil. Whenever another creature you control enters, if that creature has greater power or toughness, put an oil counter on this creature. Interesting. Discard, draw. Play the Arcbound Shikari. Get in. It does have first strike, which means Bone Splitter makes it dangerous. Ooh. We're gonna get in. You got a 1 mana thing here? Or you're just gonna pop Chromatic Star? Four mana, Whirler Rogue. Ooh. Tap 2 untapped artifacts you control. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. Bet. No blocks. This is a sorcery, so I'm going to hit the Whirling Rogue. And then I'm going to put 1 on counters. Down to 1. Good game. We're just playing aggro out here. People are like, I'm gonna build a really cool artifact deck. Look at all these really cool artifacts. I'm out here like, how many 1-2 drops can I get? Let's go. It reminds me of Cube Draft when it comes around, which we do have Cube Draft coming up. But when Cube Draft comes around and it's like, oh, I'm gonna play red, white, aggro. I'm gonna play mono red. You want to play cool artifacts and Ancestral Recall? No, I'm going to Ancestral Recall into Ragavan, a 1 mana 2/1 that has haste, and a Lightning Bolt. Let's gather the magic, friend. Alright. This hand does not have a ton going for it, but has enough. Because Retrofitter Foundry gives us something to sink all of our mana into. Obliterating Bolt lets us kill the Mythic that they're going to play on turn 1. I don't know why they're playing a Mythic on turn 1. I don't know that there is a Mythic that you can play on turn 1, but they're going to do it. I'm actually kind of thankful that they didn't. As long as you control an artifact. We're playing Magic, man. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep if there are 4 more card types. Do I kill that? I do, right? I don't. End turn. We can Retrofitter Foundry as an instant. And the top 4 cards may reveal a land from among them, put it into your hand, the rest in the bottom. If you didn't put a land into your hand this way, proliferate, that's crazy. Hell yeah. You got 4 mana. Whenever you sacrifice another artifact, sure. Ooh, okay. That's a really nice uncommon, actually. I am going to sacrifice this to get a flyer. So I'm going to play this. No, I'm not. I'm going to be able to pay 2 to create a colorless, and then I'm going to be able to pay 3 to untap, and then I can sacrifice. I'm gonna untap. Sacrifice to get a Thopter. Play this. I can tap to create and then tap to sack. I'm gonna attack with 4. What you got here? Sure. End turn. They're like, what can Retrofitter Foundry do? And this is what it can do. Put me in a really good spot where they're like, wait, I can't do anything. I'm just gonna kill your 3/3. You got something to save it? Yes, they do technically need to block one of these. You're gonna take 5 down to 1. Trade off your Gixian Infiltrator. You got a removal spell for the 4/4. Nice. Bet. Ooh, that's actually super good. Really annoying on my half. Another food token. Ugh. Okay. I'm going to play the Mirren Bardiche. End turn, because I've now got a 4/3. With Vigilance. You can block your 4/4, block your 3/2, block your 5/4. We're playing here. They've got a lot of value. I'm kind of like, are they going to be able to make another food token at instant speed? So I'm actually just going to get in with these two. And then end my turn. Spring-loaded saw blades can come in and kill something when they attack. Otherwise, we're just gonna make flyers, man. You gotta do something about the flyers eventually. Two to make a servo brings me down to 5. 3 to untap. Okay. Fair. I am going to, I have 5 mana tap to create a servo. Good game. I was going to create a servo, untap it, sacrifice one of the flyers to get a 4/4 block that. Retrofitter Foundry, good card. I know that it did nothing in the previous game, but it did everything in that game. To the point of, I'm not playing cards in my hand so that I can Retrofitter Foundry. Boom, boom, boom. Mind Goblin. I've been reading Red Rising. You guys ever hear the name Severo? Dear goodness, man. Severo lives rent-free in my head. What about yours? Ooh. Two to the top, too. I don't like that. As long as an artifact entered, it can attack as though. Fair enough. In turn, we're just gonna keep making 1/1s. No blocks. Hmm. You got a removal spell for that? Sacrifice to gain some life, sure enough. Gain some life and to draw a card. 3 mana, 2/2. No blocks. It deals 4 damage. Ugh. Modular. When it dies, you may put 1 counters on target artifact creature. He doesn't have an artifact creature right now, so we can actually get rid of it. Wait, is it? Yeah, he had to he had to look at mine. Interesting. Okay. They're gonna be able to keep getting in. We do have the Arcbound Shikari ready to come down and put some counters on some stuff for us. Ooh, okay. Create 2 1/1 colors, stop their artifact creature tokens with flying, they gain haste. Okay, so I can 1, 2, 3, and then this is 4 or 5, and then we get in to kill Saheeli.
So sad to see art go to waste.
And we're gonna come in with everything here. We'll trade that off, fine. I'm not happy about that, but... if the player doesn't, you mill 3 cards, and that deals damage equal to the total mana value. 5 total. Six, 3 trample, no attacks. Huh. Ooh, a thought monitor. Draw 2 cards. Uh-oh. And turn. They've got some flyers, which is not good for us. Oh my goodness, Pirate Hat's good, man. We are going to double block the Oaken Siren. Oh my gosh. You may pay for and tap any untapped artifact rather than pay the spell's mana cost. It's just a 5/6 flyer. Yeah, brother, you got it. I did I get mythic rared, like rared? That was kind of crazy. I'll take it, man. Sometimes that happens. 3-1. Let's keep it up. Let's take a look at it. I'm here for it. No retrofitter foundry. Darn. I don't know if that's a dog. They're gonna kill the Steel Overseer. And it makes me sad. And if they don't, I'll be extremely happy. That is not something that I would bet on. Yeah. Return this card, it gains haste, exile at the beginning of your next end step if it leaves the battlefield on earth only as swords. Fair enough. Then we're gonna play the Volshock Splitter. We can recommission the Steel Overseer, but is it really going to help us out right now? Ooh. Turn target artifact or creature card from your graveyard to your hand. It's annoying. Yeah. Please don't kill my Steel Overseer again. That art is super cool on Unearth. Come on. Actually... Getting in for 5. End turn. We got spring-loaded saw blades. The fatal push and drown and Icar. Come on now, that's just so rude. On target creature and gains haste, then you transform this artifact if you control 4 or more artifacts. Jeez. Pump that thing. Vault Scourge. Leaves it on top. Kill that. Discard a card, draw a card. There's a 2/2. End turn. Craft with an artifact. 4, exile another artifact you control or an artifact card from your graveyard. Exile this card, return it transformed. Tap 2 untapped artifacts. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature. Interesting. Giving the Vault Scourge frickin' haste and plus stuff is really annoying. Exile an artifact. Submit 1. Done. Submit 2. Oh. It only just became untapped. Annoying. Oh well. Good game. Got there. Proud of us. Look at us go. Honestly, I'm surprised at how well this red-white deck is functioning. I think we are just playing aggro on the first day of a new format, and people do not know what they're doing yet. I will 100% continue to take advantage of that. Johnny Vegas. We drafted against you, did we not? We're going to keep. Excuse me. Now, can Johnny Vegas himself come back? I do love this art style. I think this is Wilds of Eldraine or something like that. You can very much tell I was not playing Magic during that time. I almost think I should have saved that for a second spell when I play Arcbound Tracker. Deal 1 damage to any target. Two 4-drops. Not the best. A Vault Scourge. I'll play out a 4/4. Arcbound Prototype. Nice. Equip for 3. Yes, I know that this is not a good card, friend. Being incoming in your turn, if it has counters, you can move them from the Ozolith onto any creature. Which is kind of crazy. The thing is, it's going to double up those counters. Which is really not good for us. Yeah, we're going to concede this one, mainly because I can watch this guy taking 12 years to take his turns, and that's going to tilt me. I do not think we're going to be able to beat the modular doubling up, and we don't have artifact removal in our deck. Pretty nice combo. We're going to keep 2-drop dot deck. Tawashi Song Shaper coming down. Soldier creature token, then attach this equipment to it. Creature gets +1/+1. Dang. End turn, fair enough. TMNT Islands, though. Ooh. Goblin Tomb Raider coming in. End turn. They have this surgical skull bomb which can return something. They are just banned. One, two, three, four, five, six. This can be 7, 8. End turn. Not drawing lands is unlucky. Reveal the top 2, put one of them in your hand, the other. If you put an artifact card in your hand this way, gain 3 life. Ugh, don't gain life. Rude. Neither of those are artifacts. Yay. I'll attack. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, end my turn there. They're at 5. I'm gonna make another creature. They gotta put an artifact in and gain a life. So I can pay 2, tap. No attacks. Investigate twice. They're just making a bunch of flyers, fair enough. There's a 6/4 coming in. Actually, oh my gosh, man. What is this? Like, that's so frustrating. Okay, end turn. This guy's got it all, man. And dies are another artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield. Return to your hand target artifact card in your graveyard with lesser mana value. Sure. We might be losing this one, folks. And we can return the Toishi. No attacks, end turn. Yes, you're going to be able to surgical spellbomb me again. And is it going to return his... No blocks. No attacks, end turn. Steal over, so you're going to stay out this time? I almost believe. They've hit a lot more cards than I have, though. Like, a lot more cards. Or another artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield. Return to your hand target artifact card. 3, 4, 5. No blocks. In the top 4 cards, you may reveal an artifact or enchantment card from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest at the bottom of your library in any order. Okay. Cog Workers Puzzle Knot, sure. Yeah, we're on. We're on to the next one. This deck that they have going on, they've got all the cards. We didn't have enough removal to run over them. That was an unlucky run. It happens, it happens. 4-3. Keep a positive win rate. We got some packs here. Let's go open those up. And thanks for joining me on this one, guys. I do really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the draft. We're probably going to do at least 1 or 2 more of these. I'll be real. That was kind of a lot of fun. I'm kind of here for the artifact-y style drafts. I'd like to try... Ooh, that Restless Spire. That's kind of cool. And that Soul Guide Lantern, actually. But I will actually try to do a couple more drafts. I see the archetypes, I see the vision, and it should be a lot of fun. But thanks for joining me on this one, and I hope to see you guys in tomorrow's video.